Welcome back to another episode of Conversations on the Rocks. It's the coolest host you know, your boy Ice.
And it's your boy Los Vegas. You already know what it is.
And we back with another one, man. I appreciate everybody out there listening on the airwaves. Hope everybody's feeling magnificent out there, getting ready for another week. Shout out to IG. Shout out to the Conversations on the Rocks page. And yeah, man, how you feeling today, man? How was the weekend?
Oh man, everything was good, man. I can't complain too much, man. I had a cool weekend, relaxed. Got some things done. Got some of that mental health in. You know what I'm saying? That time myself, self care, man. Got myself together, so feeling real good, man. How about yourself?
I had a good weekend too. I went bowling. Went bowling for the first time in a little while. It was cool though. COVID restrictions heavy, you know what I mean? But it was fun to get out.
Who you go bowling with? Cause I didn't get a.
I sent you a text.
Can I call him?
Nah. I sent you a text and shit.
I
guess I got.
How they call it? I can pull up some receipts. I can pull up some receipts, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man. We back with another one, man. We got another hot and heavy first segment. You know what I mean? Entertainment update, opening shots. And we got a special guest also as well from the area, Coach Overton. You know what I mean? Actually went to high school with his brother, good brother. You know what I mean? Well known as far as athletics. You know what I mean? Getting kids trained up. You know what I mean? And actually ball with them a couple times. You know what I mean? Outside of school and shit. So salute to him. And we're gonna get into that interview a little bit later. But yeah, man, let's get right into pregame.
Pregame.
Salud.
Yep.
And right.
But the dude on America's Most Wanted name is Daniel whatever.
Right.
Your name is Ice. But you look like Daniel on America's Most Wanted.
Right.
Now, because in my judgment, because I'm the police, I'm supposed to arrest you and harass you and, pin you down and make it look good like I made this good arrest. And then at the end of the day, that wasn't even him.
Yeah. It's also because they scared too. You know what I mean? You scared of what you.
Well, if you scared, then you shouldn't put that bag on.
I agree 100%.
Because now that's why a lot of us are getting killed, shot, choked up.
Yeah.
And then by the time we get from the scene to the station, it's a whole totally different story. Yeah. And nobody cares. And then the police, nobody gets jail time.
Yeah. Nobody
lost money. And then on top of that, the other thing I don't like is like, they always bring up our past and stuff like that. When's the last time you heard the names of the police that did Rodney King? You know what I'm saying? They got away with it. We should always bring light to that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So, stuff like that.
To be honest, at the end of the day, for real, man, people should feel like if you pay taxes, you should be mad when a black person is killed by police. You know why? Because you pay for the settlements. So when the state or the county or the city settles with the family, that money is not coming out of the police's budget or nothing. That's coming out of the taxpayers' money. So even if you was a racist, unless you like just giving money to the government, like you should be like feel a certain type of way when cops kill people, especially when because I'm black, when they kill black people.
Yeah.
So get into the last topic in opening shots, man. This is kind of wild. So gymnastics coach, and I think he's an Olympics coach as well, John Gaddard.
Mm-hmm.
He was found dead after he was charged with sex crimes. I think the crimes range from sex trafficking, like doing stuff with a minor, all this. You know what I mean? And it makes me think about when we talked about this last season, sex trafficking.
Yeah,
you don't ever really see it on the news or nothing like that.
Mm-hmm.
And it's something that is actually going on. It's just human trafficking, period.
Yeah.
It's unfortunate, but we're gonna shine a light on that situation here on.
Yeah, man, we got to. Cause honestly, like I said,
cause little girls, people like you a grown ass man, and you want a little girl, you like
that's it.
Or even a little boy, just like Which I don't understand. I just can't fathom
and
that.
it's
And I
a
got
shame
kids,
that
you know
it's
what I'm saying?
people that we trust with our kids. You know what I'm saying? Because like you felt like he was just a gymnastic coach, somebody that was just training my daughter and just, right.
Yeah.
So for like this whole hour and a half, my child has been harassed the whole time.
Right.
And I'm in trust and then they scared to talk about it. And that's what makes me mad a lot too, because you prey on the weak, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because you know these kids are really scared to say something like, bruh, come try that on some, you know what I'm saying? Like for real, like try that shit now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's sickening though. So
that's
like,
real.
but you like you said, we gotta bring light to that type of stuff like that because everybody's got kids, and like I said before, my main thing is you have to be aware about your surroundings because like you may see a van that was around there, you may not know that girl all the way, but awareness, but like, you know, hey, I know I don't know you like that, but I've never seen that person around your child or something like that, or I just seen this blue van, or you know what I'm saying, or maybe even stop it yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like you have to be aware about stuff like that, but that's sickening. And yeah, we don't.
Yeah, talk to your kids, man. We all we got. All that. Talk to your kids, man. You know what I mean. Make sure they good. And I know sometimes I got a teenage girl, and sometimes and I remember when I was a teenager, you're not always like forthcoming with your parents. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want them to know everything sometimes. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, talk to your kids, man, because it's a sick word out here.
Yeah, so.
But yeah, with that being said, we're gonna get into our next segment, entertainment update. And the first thing, man, recently, shout out to Tiger Woods, man. He made it through. He actually got into a crash, man. Broke both of his legs. He had to get pulled out of his vehicle because, and he didn't remember anything of what happened or any of that. So shout out to him that he made it through. And it was a lot of different golfers yesterday during different tournaments, like wearing the red shirt and the black pants, and like in honor of Tiger Woods.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Big. I know some people probably feel a way about him for whatever reason. He still is one of the GOATs, if not the GOAT in golf. You know what I mean? But I'm happy to know that he made it out, and hopefully he's gonna be all right, pull through.
Yeah, man, that's one of them too. Another one thing I want to talk about in entertainment is the girl Naomi, and I hope I'm saying her last name. I think it's Osiko, I think.
Okay.
She's a tennis player, Asian tennis player.
Naomi Osaka.
Osaka. Is that what it is? Okay, Osaka.
Young black Asian.
Right.
Ball.
She was the one that actually in her first Grand Slam beat Serena Williams.
Yeah.
She just recently won another Grand Slam.
Okay.
A couple of weeks ago.
Yeah.
Wanted to bring that up also because like she was for real a young lady. She's actually only 23. So to know that she just beat Serena, and that was a couple of years back, and that was her first Grand Slam. Shit probably did it before, like So that's something else, and you know, just for the women out there, we just talked about it ourselves. That's something else to salute right there, like excellence right there. You know what I'm saying? Nothing negative about it.
Yeah.
Very well spoken, skilled, everything like that.
And shout out to the women, man, coming out of Black History Month, going into Women's History Month. Shout out to the black women out there being great, having that black excellence. I love Naomi simply because I know she be balling and shit. I love actually watching tennis. That's one of my guilty pleasures, watching women's tennis. But also, I like when she was wearing the mask, the awareness she was bringing to different social issues. You know what I mean? She would wear masks, hashtag Breonna Taylor, wear masks like, there are different people who passed or got killed by police, and when nobody was doing that. Shout out to her.
Yeah, like I said, and that's a huge accomplishment, man. Like I said, she's 3 deep right now.
Yeah.
She's 3 deep into the Grand Slam.
She got a beautiful future ahead of her.
Yeah, so that's so shout out to her, and hopefully you'll come and see us on Conversations on the Rocks, or invite us to like one of the Wimbledon. I want to go to the Wimbledon. You know what I'm saying? My folks, they shout out to my mom and my stepsisters over there in Lower Maryland. They big tennis fans, man. So I've seen a little bit of that, but like I said, she's got a great future in the beat.
I like playing tennis and shit too.
Yeah?
Yeah, like, but you don't
find never like you playing no tennis, right?
You know,
it's all my basketball.
We do an event. We can do a tennis event.
Now you doing tennis.
I don't find everybody who like to play tennis. You know
you don't know because you don't invite nobody nowhere.
Alright, we're gonna do it. We're gonna play. Alright.
Invite somebody.
It's getting warm too.
I bet you don't know people like bowling either, huh? I guess don't nobody like bowling either, huh?
I try to hit you,
man. Man, we're gonna bring the receipts up on this dude right here, man.
He bring out the receipts. Speaking of receipts, man, Meek Mill, man. Meek Mill had a song, one of his last songs and shit. It actually went viral because he had a line on the song where he mentioned or referenced Kobe Bryant. I think it was something, I'm paraphrasing, something about, yeah, I'm gonna go out like Kobe with a chopper or something like to that effect.
Right. It's totally,
dog, it's just even if it was like 5 years from now, like this distasteful. You know what I mean? Like he gotta know better than know that.
You don't take shots.
It was just the 1 year anniversary.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You don't take shots at the greats. Plus that whole tragedy with Kobe, like to me, still, I was always a huge Kobe fan.
Yeah,
I was actually, I was a Lakers fan. I was actually coming out of Philly. I remember seeing the banner about LA playing Philly that night.
Okay.
Did not know I was on my way back to Jersey. Shout out to Camden, New Jersey. My cousin know them. I was on my way back to Jersey.
Yeah.
And I remember watching the game. And remember seeing Kobe dap up LeBron, because LeBron, I believe, he put up some numbers. He did something that night, and Kobe showed him some love. And the fact that Gigi was there, and then the next morning when you wake up and just saw, you know, sending reports and everything like that. Yeah, come on, man, that's Kobe, man. Like, let's not do that. I mean, anybody really, the greats. Like, there were shots at Nipsey Hussle. Remember they got on damn, I want to say maybe Kodak Black or somebody about that. About Nipsey Hussle's or Lauren London or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, y'all. Y'all young boys is getting out of hand with that.
Ain't no respect, man.
And I don't understand it. And the fact that we're even talking about that brings me to my last little thing on entertainment. Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Was at a camp, showing some love to the young guys out there.
Okay.
And one of the young boys got to talking straight cash money to Cam Newton.
Yeah.
Okay. Saw the video.
Clip.
Saw the video. The young boy really don't even know what the point of it was, but at the end of the day, he's young. I feel like he was just doing this to be, you know, a clout chaser, wanted to get some exposure. Oh yeah, wanted to go viral because everybody was there.
Like Gorilla Glue.
Yeah. Okay. Basically, he wanted to be Gorilla Glue. He wanted to be stuck. One of the things that I had a problem with this is that, first off, this young man was talking very disrespectful to just a grown-up himself. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. He was just talking very reckless and disrespectful to a grown-up. Not even just a grown-up, because you're there for a football camp. Yeah. You're talking to somebody where you want to be at.
Exactly.
That was the other thing.
Yeah.
He kept saying, "Oh, Cam, you're just a free agent and you ain't got no money." Okay, young man, let me tell you something. You ain't even stepped in this man's shoes yet.
Right.
How you know he ain't got no money?
You're having the wrong conversation.
You don't even have no money. Yeah, you're having the wrong conversation.
You should be asking him, like,
how do I do my 1-2 step? How do I move? How do I dodge? How do I throw that football? When do I run? When do I not go?
Yeah.
So, with that being said, a few things, even they try to get some backlash to Cam because he said something back. Let me tell you something. I don't even know how much I would have held my tongue to this young man myself.
Yeah.
Like, they're very disrespectful.
But you know, like, but that's the only thing. The funny thing,
it was like, he should have just respected him because he's just NFL player in the national job. No, respect him as a man. He was a grown ass man.
Right. First.
At a camp. for
It's
kids.
a black man first.
A black man.
He ain't had to be there.
Didn't have to be there.
And if he wasn't there, then you'd be like, oh, he can't.
I don't even know what their school, what name of their school was. Like, dog, and on top of that, the kid that dissed him don't even know who you are.
Yeah.
Still don't even know who you are. So you still look stupid at the end of the day, man. Stop that. Stop that.
Yeah.
Stop trying to chase after just these numbers and all this other stuff, and y'all just want to be famous for looking stupid. Like, oh wait, when was it ever cool to look stupid on camera?
Nowadays,
you know what I'm saying? Like, for real, like, and I'm talking even for like, you know what I'm saying? There, like, when we was coming up, like, even when we used to do, I said when we was younger, you know what I'm saying? Like, when was it cool to be like, hey, bruh, record this shit. I'm about to go do this and that, and I'm about to go slap this one. I'm about to go run up in here, like, record this shit. You don't want no evidence on no. When was that cool?
No shit that's gonna get me told on.
So then my thing is, I just want to talk to that young nigga when they play that video of your stupid ass running up in the house and you sitting there like wondering why I'm about to get 25 to life, and you look at him like, I ain't even doing that. I'm like, bruh, we watched it all on tape.
Hey, but don't put that on that man. He got time to grow. Hopefully
he didn't go that far, but I'm just saying, like, no, honestly, you should still play that back for him and be like, remember this shit. Because like,
I'm sure he getting clowned.
Because even if, let's just say he was a prospect, maybe he's a good ass football player, honestly. Oh, like, that mentality, when NFL and colleges look at that, they're gonna be like, oh, that's that arrogant little dude, like, he liable to pop off at any time, any given day.
Yeah. Nah, it's
so we don't need him.
You don't want anything to work against you. You know what I mean? Like, this, don't make it harder for yourself. You know
I don't know
what I mean?
why he was going on cam anyway. Like, he had more money in your little ass anyway, so shut up. Man, learn something.
And he didn't have to be there. The last thing we're going to touch on, man, and entertainment update, Coming to America. I saw the preview. I saw, you know what I'm saying, all the flyers and marketing. It's coming out on Friday. Amazon.
Can't wait.
I seen some of the interviews of some of the actors and actresses on it. You know what I mean? You got Rotimi from Power. Of course, you got Eddie.
He was in that.
Rotimi from Power's in that. Right. You got Tracy, the hilarious Tracy Morgan. You know what I'm saying? You got Tiana Taylor. Like, I'm sure it's gonna be a host of different, you know what I mean, black.
I'm coming over your house to watch it because you got no fly-ass couches over there.
Hey, come through, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Come through. You're always welcome, man.
Shout out to Omar.
Exactly. Shout out to Omar bringing the HBO Max over. But yeah, you know, we always have them conversations on the rocks and shit.
Yeah, man. I can't wait to see that.
You know what I mean?
I can't wait to see that. This is an all-black cast.
Yeah.
This is big. Eddie Murphy had his hands on it.
Yeah, and it was shot at Rick Ross' crib.
Rick Ross' estate, man.
Yeah.
We can't even call it his crib. It was an estate, y'all.
You right.
Like, honestly.
It was 200-300 acres and shit.
And it's funny that you brought that up because I was just watching, you know, Diddy and Ray J, Brandy's brother, was over there and they checked it out. Like, man, he got a lot of land out there, and that house is big. Yeah. That joint is huge. Yeah. But Ross again grinded, you know what I'm saying, on non person.
Get into the real estate. Location.
Yeah, that joint huge, man.
Get you some land somewhere. Get you, even if you may not even live on it right now.
Right.
Get you some land because they're not.
We're going to have to talk about that.
They're not making any more land. No. So might as well get you a piece.
We might need to get some real estate on here, you know what I'm saying? Some realtors and stuff like that, man. And you
that's some agents and shit. I know. Shout out to my agent. Anthony Jones, you know what I'm saying? I know you've been in the area for a minute.
Caroline Bird.
Caroline Bird,
Caroline Bird.
That's how I like that. We definitely, especially with the housing market and everything. Mm-hmm. With that said, yo, let's get into last call, man. We're going to bring on our guest. Shout out to Coach Overton, man.
He brought somebody with him, too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, brought his son.
Y'all going to hear something. So here you go.
Salute, man. And of course, Coach ain't drinking and shit, so we're gonna have a drink.
And neither is his son. Okay?
Exactly. Nah.
His son ain't there. They got McDonald's, they got Focus, stay focused over there.
So yeah, man, appreciate you for taking the time out, man. I'm sure your busy schedule. It's football season actually going on right now. I know y'all want to know, but yeah, I just want to, man, welcome you to the show. You know what I mean? I appreciate you for coming through, man, and bringing your son.
Big facts.
It's a pleasure to have you, man. So
We appreciate y'all.
Man. So look, man. So what I want to do is like, if y'all didn't see him, Coach was over here a week ago
Yes, sir.
on the Real Talk Internet Radio Show with Sophie and Archie. Shout out to them on Rhythmic Radio. I'm really honored. Again, this is another dude that we know, went to school with, seen the growth, seen where he is right now, man. And I mean, this is just what we do over here, Conversations of the Rocks, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, as black men, we have to pick each other up. And I'm so proud of what you've been doing for not just yourself, but for the community also. This dude is, first off, is a legend already. I'm gonna say it out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he can show you numbers. He can show you. He can show it to you. He can show you tape. He can bring somebody to you. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, man.
we know who he is. You don't know who he is because you lame. How about that? So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? This is our brother, somebody we went to school with, somebody we love.
Yeah.
So Mr. Overton, then he got the son out here. The son about to do numbers out here too. So we gonna get into all of that. But Overton, like, just some, you know what I'm saying? They don't know who you are right now. If they've been under a rock and it ain't been all right. You know what I'm saying?
If you live in Woodbridge,
if you lived in Woodbridge, anywhere in the density area, if you don't know who this dude is, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't know what to tell you.
You know, it's love. I think y'all see I keep putting on all my posts, support who supports you. And,
Yeah.
you know, it's been that, you know, with you, shit. We was neighbors
Right.
damn near.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Same friends, same all that.
Yeah. Facts. Facts.
With Ice, like you said, we was Moncure and
Yeah.
everywhere playing basketball.
Yeah. Hear me.
Not working.
Everything,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? Like,
Hear me.
walking to Henderson.
Yeah.
So we
Should've
been locked in forever. So anything that y'all got going on, just like Southern, I support whoever support me. And
Right.
That's
from
right.
day one, it's been same people.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a good thing. I
Yeah.
don't think it's bad.
Yeah.
And like you said, I appreciate it. Like, it's just tough listening to like people say what you do, because truthfully at the end of the day, I don't feel like I'm doing that. I do what I love. We talked about
Yeah.
other stuff I got going on, but
Yeah.
I feel like this my niche.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
this is
Yeah.
what I'm here to do. And it's crazy. Like, y'all just talked about the COVID stuff.
Yeah.
And teachers with Scotty.
Yeah.
And I was
Shout out
just
Scotty
talking
on
yeah.
IG.
I was just
IG.
talking to one of my teachers at the school, and we was like, "Damn, this don't feel right." The
Yeah.
teacher was,
Yeah.
and I'm trying to tell him like, "Yeah, bro, because you got into education and be impactful on young people,
Yeah.
and that's what my gift is.
Right.
I enjoy being impactful on young people.
Yeah.
So it don't feel like I'm doing nothing. And like teacher like him, somebody like me, you sitting at a desk every day looking at kids
Mm-hmm.
on a screen.
Yeah. Different.
It ain't
You
it.
get that same feel.
You know,
Yeah.
like,
Yeah. Right. They get the action.
some people happy they getting a check. I ain't got to do nothing.
Right.
But for people like me, him, people that enjoy, like we in the lunchroom
Right.
talking to kids.
Yeah.
You need something? Here, take this $2.
Yeah.
Give you something. Whoever, not just football players.
Right.
Right. Right.
Like,
Right.
So to me, I don't feel like I be doing nothing. That's why anybody that follow me, like, bro, I don't post what I be doing. Like,
Right. You're not supposed to.
like my son, let me tell you, players, I do stuff I love
Right.
that got nothing to do with football.
Right.
Mhm.
Right.
Like even today, like,
Love for the kids.
yeah, like this little situation came up. I'm like, bro, when is anybody gonna care about the kids? Like,
Yeah.
come on, man, don't tell me you care about the kids and you doing X, Y, Z, and that's just the truth, man. So appreciate y'all, but you know the freedom, football,
Yeah.
the PME youth,
Yeah.
it's all kids. People like, how the hell you coach high school and still coach a youth team?
Yeah.
Cause we hustle, man. We
Yeah,
run.
And
We got the love for
it
it.
don't feel like work.
Yeah.
I'm doing what I love.
Yeah.
Like,
That's a gem, man. That's a
Yeah.
gem. Everybody out there,
That's real.
Rhythmic Radio,
That's
be
real.
listening, man. That's
But
a gem.
you know, honestly, cause we talked about this, and I said this before about him. Like, honestly, think even on the last show when even Be So was here, we
Yeah.
talked about he, cause he knows you also as well.
Yeah.
the passion, honestly, like for real, he's
You
got
can
that
see
passion
You can
for.
see it comes through.
If you and then honestly, if you know him, if you heard about him,
Yeah.
we can never say like he doesn't have that passion for that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's not gonna because he's got the other program as well, as far as like coaching the high school and stuff like that. Like I said, this is. I mean, he loves what he does. So, and he's getting a lot of young brothers
Yeah.
into college.
So let's talk about that.
Let's talk about
let's talk about Playmakers.
Yeah.
Playmakers.
Let's do that.
Playmakers Elite Athletic Training.
Yes.
Yo.
And check out if y'all listening, playmakerseat.com.
Yep.
Just to reach out to them.
Yep.
But can you kind of tell us about that program and what it all entails? I know it's boys and girls and everything.
So man, shoot, honestly, like conversation on the rocks, like it started for a way to me be close to my son all the time. When me and his mother stopped being together, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right.
Coaching him, and then we started Playmakers Elite. Shoot, 2015. 14. He was 10.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
14, man.
crazy thing, the first year we had 11U,
Yep. 11 years.
11,
Okay.
and 13,
Okay.
and I had a team: Corey, Reggie,
Yeah.
Mario.
Corey Bird.
Yeah,
Corey
like
Bird, what it do?
yeah, like just people from around the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we took 2 teams to the national championship right out the gate
There you
to
go.
Florida. And
Wow.
since then, we went from 2 football teams to 9, 3 girls AAU teams,
Okay. Damn.
7-on-7 teams with kids from every
Basketball,
school.
football.
Yep, and now we just
You got
added
cheerleading right now.
no cheerleading.
You got cheerleading?
Only we got cheerleading from a like sideline cheer.
Okay.
So
okay.
we do got cheerleaders.
Okay.
I don't want to shit on cheerleading. Like
Right,
we don't
right,
have
right, right, right.
competitive cheer.
Okay.
Right, right,
Like,
right. Okay, yeah, yeah,
You get what I'm saying? Because
yeah,
people that do
yeah, right.
competitive cheer, they're like, hold on, you ain't got no
Yeah,
cheer.
yeah, right,
You
right.
outside.
Right.
Yeah. So
Big facts.
we gonna add boys. We gonna have boys lacrosse
Okay.
this spring.
Okay.
Trey
You played
Brinson.
lacrosse the last year you was.
Yep, because that was the first
Story
year.
on Netflix or whatever. It was the top 10. It was about the Sierra, Carolina, some shit. They're in LA.
Sierra Canyon.
King. Okay. LeBron's son go there. Dwayne Wade's son go there. Their basketball team.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Again, these kids, even though LeBron is great, Dwayne Wade is great, these kids really wanted to play ball.
Yeah.
It wasn't because they, you know, and we know from Dwayne because he let his other son do whatever the fuck.
Right,
so
right.
we know. You know what I'm saying? Like, these kids actually really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, so, with that being said, when I was watching this, Dwayne Wade had a little episode with his man. Dwayne Wade's son had hurt himself. He was down right quick, couldn't help the team, whatever. His, dad, stepmom, all them was there watching the joint or whatever like that. So he felt like at that point he was kind of letting it, not even just the team, but his family down. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, I think the pressure had got to him because of the social media. Like, you're Dwayne Wade's son. Like, you can't fail.
Yeah.
You can't go down. You can't never be this and that. You gotta drop 30 points a game.
Yeah.
But the team still picked him up. And, and the one dude said to Dwayne Wade, he was like, Damian Lillard, which I didn't know this, went to some school called, I don't even know the school.
Yeah.
And he said it to him. He was like, you're Dwayne Wade's son. Like, we know who you are. Like, Damian Lillard went to some drink because he was worried about the draft. He was like, Damian Lillard went low in the draft, actually. You know what I'm saying? Before he got really picked up. Because nobody knew that school he went to. And now look where he at now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, do you as his son, and then do you go through them type of pressures? Do you go through that type of
As far as, like,
mentality,
following
trying to follow
name.
behind your pops? Do you feel that pressure?
I mean, I don't really feel like pressure because at the end of the day, I trust my own talent and ability. So I feel like I can do what I got to do to succeed. But at the same time, like deep down inside, I know that I don't want to let anybody down or fail anybody.
Yeah.
So that's what really keeps my motor, like
Okay.
really keeps me pushing. So pressure, I wouldn't say that. More like motivation type.
Okay.
That's what
Yeah,
it is.
okay.
That's what it is. And how, how good has it been just to have your dad, to shout? Like, do you
it's
feel
awesome.
like, honestly, because like, so he's played for you
The whole time.
Yeah.
the whole time. Do you feel like, do you ever feel like the need to branch away?
No, never.
Okay.
Branch away is like, nah, never. Ever
I mean,
gonna
just
do
to
that.
see, I guess, do you ever feel like, I guess, you know what I'm saying, it's just real, like, do you ever feel like you just get extra royalties behind who your dad is?
Oh no, I do not get no extra royalties. No matter what.
You earned
1,000 times harder or whatever. I don't get no
So you
handout.
can't just walk up into school and be like,
Oh,
you know who
no.
my daddy is, like,
No,
dog,
no,
you should
no.
put me on, like, right now.
Nah, if I say that to one of the
That's opposite. You
yeah,
might-
if I say that to one of the administrators at school, I might get even more trouble.
Facts.
So what, Coach? Like, how long did you know? Was coaching always something that you wanted to do? Like, how long
Yeah.
did you know? Did you know that when you was playing in Hilton? And
Yeah,
shit? Like,
I just always been like, I want to know why this, and this. Like, I wasn't the type of person like, okay, what I do in this play, that's all I care about.
Right.
I wanted to know the big picture.
Okay.
And even when I was living in the neighborhood, bro, I used to go knock on the kids' door in my neighborhood, take them to the field up the street,
Yeah.
teach plays, and we go try to play against other people. So it just always been that. And like you said, it's kind of one of the things that's coincided with him and our relationship. Like, I've just always done it,
Yeah.
and I love it. And I feel like you said, I've always been a natural, but
Yeah.
always keep learning and
So
evolving
you can sharpen the
in
line.
time. Like, the thing that people don't realize about head coaching ain't necessarily always about knowing your X and O's. I tell people it's more so about managing personalities.
Yeah. 'Cause you gotta make
Your
the other coaches
assistants.
and
Kids, you don't know what them kids went through the day at home.
Right.
Parents, it's about managing personalities.
shit. Yeah.
And then I feel like people need to put their pride to the side.
Yeah.
Like, whatever your weaknesses are, hire people that's their strengths.
100%.
Like, we got better, like, we ain't lost a game in the district in 4 years.
Okay.
Okay.
But we felt like special teams was my weakness. Like, bro, I don't know this special teams like I know
Yeah.
this offense, defense. Like, I know the basics.
Yeah.
So I found my man BT.
Okay.
Crazy. He was like, yo, I want to coach. I was like, need special teams coach.
Yeah.
Man sent me an 8-page PowerPoint,
Oh damn.
30
You ready?
minutes.
Oh shit.
I said, yeah. And then look at last year, like we kick a game-winning field goal, 9 seconds. Just everybody that's around me now came into my life at a different time, didn't have nothing to do with freedom football.
Right.
And then it just kind of all came back.
Yeah.
And all of my weaknesses,
You had to
I got them covered up
Right.
because the people around me, that's their strengths.
That's,
And-
that's another gem. That's another key right there.
I want
So
y'all-
when you was in Hilton, like you won 2 championships, right?
Yup.
How do you think being that 2-time champion helps you with being a coach?
Because you just makes you more relatable.
Okay.
All that stuff just makes you more relatable.
Okay.
Because you can actually represent and talk to it, and you know some of the mental. Like a lot of people talk about, let's win a state championship.
Yeah.
Bro, you don't know what that take
Yeah.
from whatever perspective.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? That ain't just one of the things that happens. So all this stuff like life, bro,
Yeah.
make you relatable. Like
Exactly.
not just X and O's, like going through what me and you went through.
Yeah.
Like these man was trying to play us.
Yeah.
Like bro, you had the mall,
Who was here
you had
before
the
y'all?
mall fighting.
Yeah. Exactly.
Like, come on, bro. I know what's going on. You see what I'm saying? So all things
Yeah.
make you relatable
That's on the
to kids. And I think sometimes adult coaches try to shy away from that stuff, like they don't want the kids to see it. But
Yeah.
I feel like if I tell my kids, yo, meet me at Rhythmix Radio right now,
Yeah.
it's cracking.
Right.
Everybody gonna pull up
Big fact.
because we got that type of relationship.
Yeah.
Like I ain't just gonna tell you. I'm gonna tell you life, like, okay, bro, but that's stupid.
Yeah.
Don't play me like we ain't even do nothing.
Right.
They just went to the fighters.
Right.
No,
Yeah.
didn't happen like that. But know this, while you out there fighting, me and you been there,
Yeah.
one bad thing happened. You hit somebody, they hit the head, they die.
Change your whole course of
Or
your life.
this man got a knife, he stab your man.
Yeah.
Or one of y'all got a gun and you shoot your man on accident, kill him. This all stuff happened we growing up.
Yeah.
So you gotta be relatable to
Life-changing
your
situation.
kids.
100%.
You gotta be relatable to your kids.
Yeah,
And if you do that, they do whatever for you. That don't mean you never gonna have disagreements,
Right.
arguments.
100%.
We family. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we wave that OTF flag heavy.
Yeah.
And that's what it is. It don't mean that we perfect, but it mean I ain't holding no secrets.
Yeah.
This me,
We on the same
this
level.
what it is.
Yeah.
I know what you going through.
Yeah.
Even at home.
Yeah.
I done went home, you know, ain't no electricity till
Yeah.
Friday when I get paid.
Yeah.
Don't bring nobody over here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
then you
That's
get tapped into them.
Man,
So
different
you,
way.
come on, man.
Yeah.
Real life, like what you mean you don't want this?
That's good game. That's good game, man. You know, one thing, you being a leader of men, not only just a coach, you're a leader of men and a leader of young people. What game can you give those young men that surpasses and passes athleticism on the field?
And I think the main one, you know, I know we got coaches, I tell them all the time is, you know, no excuses, no explanations. Like,
Yeah.
if you want something, go get it. Don't box yourself in with all these excuses. All your pain should be your motivation.
Yeah.
And we talked about that right before this game Friday. I mean Sunday. Like, your hunger gotta be your motivation, bro. It can't be an excuse.
Right.
It gotta be motivation. Everything you go through, you see your mama, daddy, sister, auntie, cousin, grandma go through.
Yeah.
You supposed to put that on your
Put it in
back.
the tank.
You put that on your back
Yeah.
and let that carry you, because if it's always about you,
With you and I respect the fact that you like step out on your own. You know what I'm saying? Like and stuff like that. So that's what's up. We congratulate you on your success.
Thank you,
Yeah.
thank
You know what I mean?
For sure,
You know what
man.
I'm saying? So, and that's big, that sounds major and stuff. Cause we gonna need that on conversation on Rocks later,
Yeah.
right?
We're gonna
So,
need all that.
look, y'all see
All
his
that
face?
IC work.
Look, man, you gonna see
Especially
we
after
might
today.
need, we
Shit,
might
gonna need
need
somebody
this.
working
We might
door.
need this.
But yeah, nah,
might
you
need
might
this.
got you probably
Yeah.
in the NFL and shit, but
Hey,
yeah.
man.
Salute to you, man, and much like prosperity and wealth to you.
Yeah.
I appreciate you
definitely.
for taking time
Appreciate
out
you guys.
to be here, man.
Man, appreciate you and your pops coming through, man. We definitely gotta do this again. And
Yeah.
everything like that. Sorry for
But
the
real,
wait, the long
but
wait.
Coach, before we roll out, man, I have a question for you about where do you see PME Playmakers Elite? Where do you see you guys in like 2026, which will be 5 years from now? Like,
well,
you had it all, like how you would like you if you wrote the book, where would you and your company, your brand be, and yourself be? in 5
sure,
years?
man. We'll be, like you said, we'll be in our own facility by then.
Okay.
I think we'll offer every sport there is to our community by
Okay.
then,
Yeah.
slowly but surely. And like you said, I just think we'll move our whole Woodbridge area forward. And that's all I've ever, wanted to do with it. I don't think you have to do any sport outside of PME. So
Yeah.
that's the goal.
Love. That's
That's
love.
what's up.
I can see it too, man. I can't wait till I'm driving down.
Yeah, I
Unionville
can't wait and see that facility. Oh, that's
But I
gonna be
can see
big.
it though, man.
I ain't gonna lie, cause I'm making it like that. I'm like, girl, I know that nigga there. I know him. Like, we went to school together. We cool. He been on my show and everything. Like, he done that. And shout out to my man CP. He wanted to say shout out to the young man for doing, this thing.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm
straight
saying?
Straight from the Facebook.
Yeah, man. Cause
Man.
CP, we follow us, all this stuff like that. But man, we really appreciate y'all for being here. Thank y'all for waiting.
Yeah,
Really doing
100%,
this.
man. 100%.
And we definitely gotta do this again, man.
For sure.
Like, because we gotta uplift each other.
Yeah.
Man, you know what I'm saying?
We all we got, man.
And everybody's doing good things. Like I said, we got the coach and his son,
Yeah.
and he going to college. You know what I mean?
And
he
he's-
about to, yeah.
And it's pops to sending people to college.
Yeah, and
You
that
know
too,
what I mean?
and that
So
too,
that's
and that
life
too, man.
changing, man.
And I really do want to say, for real, Daryl, like man, like that was another thing. Like I said, man, like we had been listening for a minute and then got on Facebook because everybody don't be on Facebook. Let's just keep it 100. And when I seen what you had did for your son, and it just seemed like it just kept continuing and continuing. And I was like, damn, like he really, you know what I'm saying? Like getting these kids into good schools or, you know what I'm saying, like anything for real, you was getting them a scholarship.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And the fact that you come from that type of background, you done that shit, down to your brothers, all that shit, like, come on, man, like, you know what I'm saying? He'll stand up, we're ready to stand up, man, you know what I'm saying?
Before we go, man, what, if you could kind of leave us with some last words before we wrap up and we sign out here on Rhythmics Radio, what advice could you give to our listeners just about how to be successful and just achieve their goals
I think
in life?
I think, between all of us, we touched on it, like, and don't tell me, like I told him, don't tell me you want to go to college and play football. You got 24 hours a day, and you ain't do no football today. And I think I was different from us. If I tell my daughter, you want to be a veterinarian, you got it made. You can get on YouTube and everything.
All the answers there.
What? So
on your phone.
Whatever you want to do and be, you got 24 hours a day to do it. And whatever it is you're doing most of your day, that's what you're gonna be good at. Now, if that's something good, okay. If it's not, that's what you're gonna be. And that's what I tell them all the time. Don't tell them you want to be X, Y, Z. And in your 24 hours a day, you ain't do nothing today to be a vet or a football player.
That's great game. And we're going, I'm going to sign out right before I sign out, I'm going to end it with because I feel like it's fitting, a word from Ice, which is, this week's word from Ice, man, is, if you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. And I'm gonna say that again for
that's real.
I'm gonna say that one more time for the people in the back who didn't catch that.
Go ahead, say it again.
If you do what is easy, your life will be hard. But if you do what is hard, your life will be easy. And that's actually a quote from Les Brown. And really, what that means to me is like, don't try to take the easy way out of shit. You know what I mean? Like, always look for the hard way, look for the challenge, because it's only gonna help you out. It make you more agile, like even in this situation today. You know what I mean? Like, we ain't really on the radio live right now, but we already put together a process, a structure of running our show already ourselves. We've done this on the couch. Right. You know what I mean? Right. So we already made it difficult for ourselves. We could have stopped because it was too hard. Yeah, we could have stopped right there. We're gonna bring y'all back another week, but no. So to me, that quote to me means like, any challenge, anything that you can do to sharpen yourself, anything that you're scared of, like people don't want to do something that makes them feel uncomfortable. Like, move towards that place that makes you feel uncomfortable, because the more you do that, the more comfortable you're going to be in life. You know what I mean? Get outside of your comfort zone. So yeah, man.
And I like that too, because like I just posted on Facebook and all that stuff like that. I said, stop looking for a handout and stand up. Real talk. And that goes along with what you just said. Stop looking for that handout and stand up.
Yeah. Figure it out.
Like you just said. I don't look for no handout for that. I want to stand out when he did my shit.
Make it work.
I ain't even mad at that. So with that also being said, because you know I got something, get close for those.
Oh shit, here we go.
So I'm going to dumb it down just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? But on this get close for those, you know. So I used to have this roommate, right? And this story came up. I used to have this roommate. One night, I'm out late at night. It's like 3 o'clock in the morning type shit. Getting in the house. I ain't gonna lie, the boy a little tipsy, this and that. I get in the house, noticed I left my keys, went back down the street, go get my keys, I came back. At this point, when I come back with getting my keys, I don't remember anything else that happened until like the next morning. I woke up in my bed. This was a Thursday night when that happened. 4 o'clock in the morning, went to bed. Woke up in my bed, got up that Friday morning, went to work, enjoyed my day. 6 o'clock in the morning, 6 o'clock at night, I'm coming back on the bus. My roommate is texting me and talking about, what's up with all that, this and that went on last night. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? I'm confused, like, what happened? Like, I only what you talking about? He was like, how many times this didn't happen? I was like, what you talking about? He was like, dog, you came into my room, came in, left out, came back in, climbed in the bed and started cuddling with my chick. I was like, what? I was like, are you serious right now? Like, and he's dead ass serious. So I'm like, yo, I'm on my way home. Let's talk about this because this don't even sound like, you know what I mean? Like, this can't even be real. Like, how does that even happen, right? I get home, the Bama never came downstairs to come talk to me, but his chick came out the joint. The chick come out the joint, seen her leave off, she came back. I was like, Slim. I was like, yo, my man just sent me this wild little text about you, you know what I'm saying? What happened? She was like, nigga. I was like, as soon as she said that, I knew it happened. She said what happened was, I walked in there, she felt like I was sleepwalking, which I believe had to be, because I would never do this, honestly. So she said, I'm sleepwalking, I get in that joint, these babies in the bed, I get in the joint, I climb over her, get in between the middle of them, and start cuddling with this chick, right? The chick said something to me, snapped out of that joint, went to my bed, went to sleep, woke up the next day. The reason I was mad at my man was like, because we all men here, you young man too. You're telling me I can walk right past you, past your girl, all this, hop in the bed, and you let me cuddle with your chick, right. And you didn't say nothing because you were awake the whole time, right, watching me do this. You said nothing? And now you want to talk about me about the next day? Like, dog, because look,
he
let me tell you,
was shocked, though. He probably was shocked.
Hey, look, man, shock shit. Let
Everybody would have been shocked.
Hey, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because, look, hey, man, I think I speak for everybody in this building. You wouldn't even have got that far.
Nah, I wouldn't have got that far.
You wouldn't even have got that far.
You probably wouldn't even got the room.
Hey, look, ain't nobody would have went to sleep this night. You hear me? Like, you wouldn't have made it to work. We're still talking about this and that. So, that's a little bit getting close with Lowe's. And let me just tell you like this. The nigga never did nothing. His girl might have liked it, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? But like, honestly, you know, that's just one of my crazy stories right there.
Get close with Lowe's. Yo, shout out to Get Close with Lowe's, man. It's always a wild journey. You'll never know where you're going.
That's wild.
We get close with Lowe's, so shout out to that.
You going for that ice? You gonna just let your man do?
No, hell no. You wouldn't even got in the room, bro. You didn't even got in the room.
Hey, look,
I don't care how
my chick would have been mad anyway. Yeah,
because we probably would have not had clothes on.
That's what I'm saying. It's 4 o'clock in the morning, though. You know what time it is at 4 o'clock in the morning.
You got in the bed between us.
Oh, Slim.
And you cuddling. Yeah, See,
it's
only you, dog.
Hey man, get close.
And with that being said, man, any shout outs you wanna get out there?
Yeah, man, just shout out to, you know what I'm saying, like I said, all my kids, my Diamond Princess, my 3 Hefes, Chocolate, my whole block. Y'all already know who y'all are, because there's a lot of y'all to be naming out, but you know I love you. COTR gang, anybody that been following us, Rhythmics Radio, I guess, for coming through. Yeah. I mean, father and son, that's big. Yeah. We gotta get y'all back on there because we got
the Daryl Overtons.
Yeah, the Overtons. You know what I'm saying? The Overtons. Shout out to
Coach, man. Like,
for real.
I've seen the journey, man. Like, you're an inspiration to others, bro. Yeah, like, even when you may not even know it,
bro.
You know what I mean?
Really been doing your thing.
We stay on the journey.
In the door with already being just an athlete, and you got that freaking daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we shouting our fathers out here, but you know, but do that, man. We shout you out. Yeah. And we proud of you, and we definitely wanted to have you back over here.
Sure. See the
and everything, man. And matter of fact, after your first year in college, we're gonna bring you back. And then see how everything goes. We're gonna take a point. We're gonna definitely take a point. Yeah.
So yeah, man, appreciate y'all again for stopping by. Conversations on the Rocks, man, and shout out to Rhythmics Radio. Everybody out there listening Mondays, 8 p.m. Shout out to the IG. Shout out to YouTube. Shout out to the Facebook Live. Everybody on there. Salute y'all. You know what I mean, for tuning in. We're just gonna keep bringing more interesting guests, conversations, and you know, we always gonna keep the conversations on the Rocks, baby.
Alright, y'all.
Salute.